AI Finance Daily, where artificial intelligence meets your money. We need to talk about unpopular take. Most AI tools are making people worse at their jobs. Let's talk about what's actually happening here. The conventional wisdom says AI automation equals productivity gains. Simple math, right? Faster execution equals better output. That's the story Wall Street's buying, pushing tech valuations into the stratosphere. But here's the number nobody's talking about. 47%. That's how much time knowledge workers waste fixing AI-generated mistakes, according to recent Stanford research. Nearly half their supposed productivity gains eaten up by error correction. It's like hiring an intern who creates twice as much work as they complete. The problem isn't the technology, it's how we're using it. We're creating a generation of prompt engineers who can't write their own code, marketers who can't craft original messages, and analysts who can't structure their own thoughts. We're building technological crutches, not tools. Look at GitHub's data from the past year. The average complexity of human-written code has dropped significantly since the widespread adoption of coding assistants. We're seeing simpler solutions, less elegant architecture, more copy-paste thinking. The tools aren't making developers smarter. They're making them lazier, and it gets worse. Companies are now hiring for AI-first roles with lower base requirements for core skills. Why master the fundamentals when an AI can patch over your knowledge gaps? This is like teaching pilots to rely solely on autopilot without understanding basic aerodynamics. The consensus view says this doesn't matter, that AI will eventually handle everything anyway. But that's dangerous magical thinking. Every major AI breakthrough still requires human expertise to implement effectively. The companies winning the AI race, like OpenAI and Anthropic, aren't succeeding because they offload thinking to machines. They're winning because they combine AI tools with deep human expertise. Here's the real shit that should terrify executives. We're creating a competency crater, a massive gap between AI-dependent workers who can't perform without their tools, and the increasingly rare experts who understand the fundamentals. When things break, and they will break, who's going to fix them? But let's be honest about the counter-arguments. Aggregate productivity numbers do show gains in certain sectors. And yes, some routine tasks are genuinely better handled by AI. I'm not suggesting we abandon these tools. That would be equally stupid. What I am saying is that we need to fundamentally rethink how we implement AI in knowledge work. Instead of using it as a replacement for learning, use it as an enhancement for expertise. Stop hiring for AI proficiency and start hiring for core competencies. The market will eventually figure this out. Companies that build genuine expertise alongside their AI capabilities will outperform those that simply automate mediocrity. We're already seeing this in software development, where firms that maintained high engineering standards are shipping more reliable products than their AI-dependent competitors. Could I be wrong? Absolutely. If AI capabilities advance exponentially faster than expected, the fundamentals might matter less than I think. But I'm betting on a future where human expertise becomes more valuable, not less, precisely because it's becoming more rare. Remember, these observations are based on publicly available research and market data. Always verify before making any investment or business decisions. This is analysis, not advice. But I'll tell you this. I'm a lot more interested in hiring someone who can think without AI than someone who can only think with it. AI Finance Daily. Thanks for listening. If this episode added something to how you think about AI and money, follow the channel. There's a lot more where this came from.